Do you ever climb the mast and get all the way to the top and wish you could just get a couple of inches higher? Well, that's what we're working on today. In order to get above the top of the mast, I picked up a pair of these. I've been meaning to do it for a long time. I've been up and down this mast 100 times, and anytime I'm working right at the masthead on anything above that flat plate, I need to get just a little bit higher. And with this solo climbing rig, the way it's set up, with the knots and everything at the top of the climbing rope, it just doesn't get me there. So picked up a pair of these. They're Lunamarine folding mast steps, and they're real low profile, super slim. They got magnets in them, so when you close them, they stay closed. We'll run up and drill some holes in the mast and stick these things on and see how it works. So it's not that I don't trust Jenny to winch me up the mast, but I think it's more of a convenience factor, so she doesn't have to babysit me while I'm up there. And if I need to move up and down just a little bit or work on something or move around to the other side, I don't need to call her and have her crank me up a half a turn or whatever on the winch. So it's just REI climbing gear, you know, whatever, Petzl, and yeah, I think this is Petzl also. It's a single ascender, and I've got a single block here, which gives it a 2-to-1 advantage. I've got a gree here, which is a descender, harness, carabiners, and I got a couple of foot loops too, so when I put my feet in the loops, I'm also pushing up as I'm pulling down, so when I'm climbing, you can scoot up there pretty quick. So I also climb on a dedicated climbing rope, and this ascender has little teeth in it that grab into the jacket on the rope. They will chew up your halyards if you use them. I use a dedicated static climbing rope and haul it up on a shackle. And then I'm also using the topping lift as a safety line. So I got a prusik knot around that also clips into the harness. So when you go up here, you also got to slide that prusik knot up as you go. That way, if something gives, it's a long way down. I don't recommend climbing on an external halyard, like hanging from a bale, like a spinnaker bale or anything like that. If something should give, you're going down. So always the internal halyards on the mast. That way, the line is always still captured inside the mast, and it's all cleated off over on this side, winched and cleated off. Yeah, if you do decide to go up the mast by yourself, do it safe. So I got a paper pattern. I need to mark the holes, drill them, and tap and install the screws. So I measured down to get about 56 inches from the top of the masthead, and that puts the masthead right about chest level. So that still gives me room to work on it. Antennas, wind vane, stuff like that. So your height may vary. Measure accordingly. I just kind of eyeball in the center line. I'm not going to have room to drill this with this cap shroud in the way. Wind is howling. So this is 6mm. It's like a number 9 drill. These foot pegs are countersunk to fit metric screws only, so don't do the mistake I did and go by 1/4-20s because they're close to 6mm. It doesn't work. So anyway, had to go buy a 6mm tap. So I gotta put Tef gel on the fasteners without dropping them. Can't get my screwdriver out of the bag. All right, see what happens. Try not to drop this. Coated. Fingers are just a sticky mess of Tef gel. All right. Flip around to the other side and do that one. Legs are falling asleep.
How is it?
Right here.
Is that too high? No, is that too low?
No.
I'm starting in the middle of a project. We haven't filmed anything that we've done before this. What I'm doing is I'm remaking the Staysail bag that I had made for our old Staysail when everything got burned in the shed. Weeks and weeks and weeks ago, it might have even been last year, I don't remember. We cut out the pattern for the Staysail. So we're just using the same umbrella, Cadet Gray. And we did make a video about it. It wasn't super thorough. And this one isn't going to be either. But anyway, and the sail that we got now is a little bit different. Yeah, the way it folds is different. So I couldn't just use, I had the old pattern, but I couldn't use that. I had to make a new one. What I've done is I cut out the whole bag. Once again, I put sail ties on the inside so that we could wrangle the sail pretty quickly. I have a little bit of a protection here. This is going to sit near or around the inner forestay. I did put a little thing here. We can cut it if we need to, if it needs to sit around the forestay at the bottom. It's got mesh on the bottom so that it will get air and drain so it doesn't get all moldy. I just put the zipper in. It's a number 10 coil chain zipper. I'm attempting to put the back, this is going to be the back panel, with a D-ring on a piece of webbing so we can hoist it up with the Staysail halyard. The front of the bag, we did have this before, kind of a piece that we're going to put common sense fasteners on the side that you can kind of secure it. And this will go around the inner forestay so that it kind of protects the front of the sail from the UV. And then, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but this is how I'm planning it. I've got these two pieces are going to make up the front of it, and they're just they're going to be a little bit of a gap. So that's where the hanks are going to be, and the inner forestay. And I've got some Dacron reinforcing on the inside just to make it a little stronger and for chafing. And this is a white shelter right for chafing. I'm at the really impossible part of putting a round piece on a straight side. So that's what we're going to do next. What I really want is to get all this crap off of the settee cushion. It's been sitting here, how long?
Since we got back from the yard. We'll quit yakking and start stitching.
Oh, I'm starting it. Gosh darn it. Oh, that's not even close. Oh, man. This is the stupid part. This is messed up. So, didn't really end up in the middle, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I think that's fine. Anyway, I did that on the first try. I mean, it's not perfect. And this is the last piece. And I'm almost out of bobbin thread. And I have to do this upside down. Oh, I did not run out of bobbin thread. It's amazing. Ooh, it's kind of ugly on the top. It's on the inside. Nobody will see it. Turn it inside out. Right side out. It's pretty big. It's definitely bigger than our other one. I think I'm done. So we gotta hang it on. So the last time we had this sail out to measure for the bag, we folded it how it needs to sit in the bag.
We just put new creases in it.
My bag is not this tall in the front. I don't think this is gonna fit.
Oh, jeez. This sail's difficult. This ain't gonna work. The sail tie's too long.
It is too long.
Should we get a furler?
Yes. What? This is so maddening that it won't fold right here. Oh. Come on. It wasn't on there just now. I mean, it's causing an issue, so it seems like it sits a lot better.
Okay. So this is all right here.
Did you just rip it?
The zip popped off.
Where'd
the two end clips can just disappear down the middle of the bag.
You're not going to get that on. Huh. Well, this sucks. How much is a furler?
That drum would have to be sticking up way up here, above the windlass.
What do I need to change? I mean, I don't know how to make this fit better. I've never put a zipper on backwards like
I don't think it
this.
will go.
I don't know. I zipped and unzipped this many times and nothing happened. That did not happen. I gotta change the sail ties.
It fits if you fight it. Sorry about the zipper.
Yeah. If we're measuring for fasteners, these can go just in the middle here, I think.
It's shaped weird too because of the taper, because of the sail, the way it's flaked and folded. It needs to be rounder.
Just throw it away.
The sail or the bag?
The bag. Pull your side. Pull that side.
I'm trying.
Pull it like up.
It's rotating inside the bag.
Let me see if I can just get the zipper on the wrong way on this. Yeah, I need another hand.
Oh, now you need my help. There you go. We need a D-ring over here that we can...
That's not happening.
Okay, I know.
Okay, this one definitely sits a lot different.
Hella different. And it's the Dyneema. It's the frickin' the
so?
splice berry and the...
That's the whole thing?
Eye. Yeah, the splicing eye,
These sit
the thimble.
different, but this whole thing sits differently. All these sit differently.
Yeah, it's these clip-on hanks. Just stayed with the bronze pistons. The bronze pistons didn't have a big enough jaw. Was the problem to fit around the base of the Dyneema where it comes into the berry.
I mean, I'm not too upset about it, other than I'll redo the sail ties.
Actually, not bad.
Just trying to break the zipper this time. That's a little easier.
Yeah, now it's all bundled up in it's already got sail ties on it. Yeah, need to use the compression straps.
Okay.
It's a little better.
Check out our handiwork. Why are you standing like that?
Don't put that on the internet.
Well, at least the sail's out of storage. Yeah?
And it's out of the sun.
Yeah, I don't like how it digs in at the bottom down there. It's like digging into that mesh. Well, it's one down.